Hey, it's MK, and I am here with another Paw Your Way into Our Hearts video. I am also playing along with Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches, and today is this sketch made by Stacy Donner Terwari. I apologize for not getting your last name right. I super apologize. So here is another close-up. It is the 14th of March, and I cannot wait to get started on this layout. So I reached into my die cuts for Minte's Mamarazzi collection, and I pulled out a couple film strips, a couple of these gorgeous blue hearts, a photo that looks like, or a phone that looks like it's taking pictures of a camera, or that looks like it's getting ready to take pictures, and a couple hearts. I've also got these 3 photos that are of my adorable puppy laying next to the trash can when I was super busy, that I had to pull my trash can out from under my desk and bring it out. And he kind of just curled right up next to it. I also have these puffy stickers from Pink Fresh. I have 2 sets in here. I'm not going to worry about the first set, but this set right here is, they're both from Pink Fresh, I believe. And I'm going to use the orangey gray one or orangey green one more than the purpley one. I also have this Minte paper from Mamarazzi, and it's paper number 5. So I was just looking to see where it said that. And then on the other side, it's this beautiful blue camera tone-on-tone print. And I love the edges of this. It's got so much personality and just a bunch of hidden little gems just on a piece of paper. I'm also doing tissue paper as my product focus this month. So I have tried to include tissue paper on every layout. I know I haven't done it, but I've tried. I at least feel like I'm using my tissue paper, whether or not it's going to be like completely used up or not. At least I used it. All right. And then I also have paper number 9, which is this gorgeous yellow paper. And I don't even remember the print on the other side. I apologize. I didn't share it with you guys, but I do love this yellow paper. So the first thing I thought about doing is rotating Stacy's sketch over on the side, because I thought all my photos went horizontal for some weird reason. I even showed you that they were all vertical photos, but for some reason I thought that they were all horizontal. I thought that that's the way that I was going to cut them anyways, and I did not end up cutting them that way. All right, note to self, the Caterpillar trimmer does not like cutting tissue paper, but in the end I was looking for a distressed look anyways-ish. I didn't want it to be too distressed, but I wanted it to be a little wrinkly and torn up. So that is what I am trying to work on. And yeah, this trimmer did not like this tissue paper at all. And also, this is supposed to be self-sharpening, but I'm getting rough edges on everything that I do. I've even ran the blade back and forth to try to sharpen it some more. It's not going to happen, you guys. I still keep getting a jagged edge as if the blade is going dull, like on a normal trimmer. So anyways, I'm going to pull out my edge rulers again and try to rip the tissue paper, but not really, like I didn't want an uncontrolled rip, basically, is what I was trying to go for. So the first one I did all by itself because I really wanted to get judge a length going on. Because I knew that I was going to be needing room to do the borders up at the top and down at the bottom, like in the sketch. So this one was just let's judge it, and then I'll rip all of them together. And it's much easier to rip all of my pieces all at once than it was for me to do just one at a time. So one at a time, it just seemed like it was a regular straight ruler and didn't give me that wave I was looking for. But in the end, you can't even tell that I was trying to go for a wave anyways. So, but I'm okay with that. At least it's ripped and done, and it wasn't straight, but I didn't really want the jagged edge either. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and take this gorgeous floral paper and cut out my strips, and I'm only going with 1/4 of an inch of these strips. And what I'm doing is I'm using both sides. So I'm going to use the floral side as well as the blue side, and then I'm going to cut a couple banner pieces from this. I don't know, I think it's 1 1/4 inch piece. So I'm going to have the strips go interchangeably. So I'm going to have floral, blue, floral, and then same down at the bottom. Now I do apologize that this layout, I changed my camera angle yet again. I'm still just not happy with my camera angle. And this is my first layout, and I keep forgetting to push it up because it is about an inch farther away from me than I normally scrapbook. And so the bottom half of the layout does get cut out or cut off for the majority of the video. So I do apologize. I'm very, very sorry. I'm working on it, you guys. I'm trying my hardest. But that little light spot that was in the lower right-hand corner was driving me bonkers, and I'm pretty sure it was driving you guys bonkers. So yeah, I definitely wanted to adjust the light or adjust the camera one more time to see if I couldn't get an angle that I really like. And I do like this angle. I just need to keep in mind that it's about an inch higher than what I'm used to. All right, so the first thing I'm doing is I just went ahead and I put 2 strips of my ATG down, and then I'm taking my finger, because this is such a tiny little piece, and scuffing up the edges of just the floral pieces, just to give it a little bit of personality. I'm not looking for a whole lot of ooh la la going on, but I wanted to draw attention to the top and the bottom of this layout. And so I thought the best way to do that was to scuff up some of the edges, but I didn't see it necessary to scuff up the blue edge, because now it kind of looks like it's ruffled, right? It almost looks like, well, scraps. Like, I don't want to say trash, but that's what I was going for, is I wanted it to look like it was scuffed up trash, basically. And the same thing with my tissue paper. I wanted my tissue paper to look like I just pulled it out of the trash can and decided to plop that on my layout, which, in all honesty, how many people with a raise of hands has ever done that, has ever decided to shop their trash can knowing that they threw a piece of paper away that would work beautifully on the layout that they are currently working on? I'm guilty, I know it, but these tissue papers were not plucked from the trash can. I promise you guys. Actually, this is one of the reasons why, plucking from trash cans is one of the reasons why I really do like my little bin that I have over on the left side of me. That is where all of my leftovers go. And then at the end of my month, my series that I'm working on for YouTube, or anything else, at the end of my creative process, I empty it out and then decide what needs to go in the trash and what doesn't. So I mean, everything except for itty bitty teeny tiny little garbage pieces, right? I throw those away. I don't save everything. Maybe I do. So anyways, yeah, these are just super cute little puppy photos, you guys, of my dog Roscoe. And he thinks he needs to be right next to me. And I've tried to put his bed right next to me, and I constantly kept tripping on it. So his bed is about 3 feet from me, but he will lay on his bed and then kind of whine that it's too far away. He still lays on it. He still puts up with the fact that his bed is over there. But he does kind of do a little whimper that he's too far away from mom, to his liking. And so, I've tried to put his bed over on the left of me. And he did like that a little bit more than where it's at now. But every time I move his bed closer to me, I find a reason to trip over it. And so it is perfect right where it's at, even though he's going to not like it. So when he gets warm enough, he comes and lays on my floor. But my floor, this is the old craft room floor. And right now, the floor in my room now is cement. So in the summertime, he loves laying on the cement. It feels nice and cool, and he absolutely loves it. But we're still in our fourth winter now, and so he's kind of a complainer. So he'll kick his blanket off and move it closer to me, so he can lay on his blanket, even though he can't. He doesn't really move his pillow a whole lot. I'm shocked he hasn't yet. I'm shocked he hasn't just grabbed a hold of his pillow and moved it closer. But yeah, this one here, he's actually crying that the trash can was in his way. It wasn't because he was guarding it. It was because he was complaining that the trash can was in his spot. He does the same thing to my husband on the couch as well. Is if I'm sitting on the couch and my husband's sitting next to me, he whines and cries that, my husband's in his spot. So, yes, I have to share. I have to share with my puppy. So anyways, I just took the elements that I had picked out, and I picked out a super cute sticker. To be honest, I don't even remember what it is. It's something about a messy chaos or something. I don't really remember, to be honest. But it fit absolutely perfect as far as this layout was, and I just couldn't believe it. I was floored that was there. And then I thought, well, maybe that's why I picked this puffy sticker set to begin with. Was because of that one sticker. So I decided, because it had some green in it, and my flowers from the floral print also had green in it, that I will go ahead and add green into my title. And I'm just going to do Guardian of the Trash Can. But I had to find of the, which are words that I never think of. I always think of my primary and secondary colors as far as a title goes. But when I have the words a, of, the, is, tiny little 2 to 3 letter words, I always forget, well, what color am I going to do those in? Because I really want the title to stand out, and I really want it to match, but I don't want 2 of one color and only 1 of another color. Does that make sense? So I found these awesome, I don't even know if they're peachy pink. They're a soft peachy pink. They're not really pink, you guys, but they're a tone-on-tone sticker set from Cocoa Vanilla. And so I was really I was so super happy that I found those, and they match the florals in my paper, even though the florals are very subdued. I really do just love the blue in this paper, in this whole line right here. So, and then of course also from Pink Fresh is where I got my trash can puffy stickers. So I was super excited to bring in some more Pink Fresh. And then I also decided to use these little puffy triangles to bring in some more of that green. So I'm just going to put it on either side of my title. And I just felt like, oh my gosh, that was the perfect touch. And then I was thinking maybe I needed another green. And what was handy for me in my little bin off to the left was a glitter green. And I thought, nope, that's just too much. Not the green I'm going for. So I just decided, nope, this is perfect. This is just the right amount of green. It matches the Guardian. It matches the puffy, of course, because it came from the same puffy sheet. I mean, it was absolutely perfect. And to be honest, the colors I pulled out for this layout, which I mostly cut off, came from my trash can. Yes, it did. The yellow came from my trash can. The blue came from my trash can. And the peachy pink came from my trash can. So, and it just happened to be that this Mamarazzi collection by Minte, which I don't know how old it is, you guys. I know that I rediscovered it going through my happy bin when I was destashing my happy bin. And so I thought it was absolutely perfect, and it instantly made me think, see, there's the colors all right there in my trash can. Isn't that amazing? Oh, it's so awesome. Anyways, there it is. That is my layout. I had a blast. This layout came out super uber pretty for what it is. It says, and in the middle of my chaos, there was you. That's what the little sticker said. So it's absolutely perfect, because my Roscoe is always in my room with me, hanging out with me, unless the kids are making a whole bunch of commotion, and then he has to go check it out because he has FOMO as well. He cannot miss a thing. All right, Stacy, thank you so much for sharing your sketch with us for 30 days of sketches. I had a blast playing with it. It just was so fun, actually. Also, too, don't forget to check out everyone else that is playing along with Paw Your Way into Our Hearts. And I also have 2 links down below for Christy's Beautiful Life. One is her Facebook group, and the other one is for all the YouTubers playing along here on YouTube. It's a playlist. So all you have to do basically is click on it, hit play, and oh my gosh, you've got tons of inspiration for layouts and stuff, and even a way of finding new people to watch on YouTube. So anyways, thank you so much, and I will check y'all later. Bye.